Chris Walters, Regional Technical Consultant based in the Phoenix, Arizona Swift Shop. Today's technical instruction is intended to deliver detailed information to better familiarize a driver with the Kenworth T680 model tractor. To unlatch the hood, simply pull up on the hood latch and disengage. Ensure to disengage the hood latch on both sides of the hood. Then to raise the hood, grab the handle on top of the grill and pull the hood back towards you. Now let's discuss the items located under the hood. Starting with verifying the fluid levels. The windshield washer reservoir is located on the driver's side, mounted to the fan shroud. Ensure the reservoir is filled to between the 1 gallon minimum line and the 2 gallon max line embossed on the reservoir. Verify the power steering fluid level at the reservoir, located on the driver's side of the engine. Ensure the power steering fluid reservoir is filled with ATF, automatic transmission fluid, to a point between the cold add and full lines visible on the reservoir. To verify the engine oil level, the dipstick located on the driver's side, engine midpoint just under the engine data plate, identified by the yellow handle. Rotate the handle counterclockwise and pull the dipstick. Clean the dipstick and fully replace. Pull the dipstick and verify the oil level is between the add and full lines on the dipstick. Replace the dipstick and rotate clockwise to secure. The engine oil fill cap is located on the driver's side front of the engine halfway up. Remove the cap and add clean engine oil to fill. The engine coolant level. The engine coolant reservoir is located on top of the radiator on the passenger side. Ensure the coolant reservoir level is filled to a point between the cold full and min lines visible on the side of the reservoir. The compressor belt and the alternator fan belt. These belts are located on the front of the engine. To access the headlight bulbs, remove the access panel on the fender skirt as shown. The headlights will now be accessible. The low beam is the outer bulb and the high beam is the inner bulb. Ensure to resecure the headlight access panel. The power distribution center or fuse box is located on the driver's side firewall. To access the fuses, press the 2 tabs as shown and open the lid. The fuses are now accessible. The fuse legend is printed on the back side of the lid. The Kenworth tractor is equipped with jump start studs, located on the driver's side of the frame. Attach the jump start cables to the studs when performing a jump start. The black cable to negative and red cable to positive. Before lowering the hood, ensure to engage the hood lock located on the passenger side just forward of the radiator by lifting up on the lock as shown. Then from the front of the hood, push back on the hood to lower into place. Then engage and lock down the hood latches. Ensure to secure the hood latch on both sides of the tractor to prevent any vibration that will cause damage to the hood. Now let's do a walk around and cover the items on the exterior of the Kenworth T680 model tractor. The Kenworth tractor is equipped with 2 air tanks, the primary and secondary tanks. The tanks are mounted behind a panel directly below the driver's side door with no driver access. The air tanks will be drained daily by pulling on the drain cables located directly below the driver's side door. The Kenworth tractor is also equipped with 4 batteries, stored behind the same panel as the air tanks. The batteries also have no driver access. If you have a truck assigned to you and it will not start, check the battery kill switches located rear of the fire extinguisher, if equipped, to ensure both switches are set to the on position. The on-off position is indicated on top of the switches. If the tractor is not equipped with battery kill switches, contact the Swift Shop service writer or the ACT breakdown department for assistance. The safety triangles are stored in the driver's side toolbox in a red plastic container. The access door is opened with the ignition key. The 2 truck fuel tanks, one on each side of the truck. Each tank must have a fuel cap. Each tank will also be labeled with a no def decal. The tractor will also have a diesel exhaust fluid or DEF tank with a blue plastic cap on the driver's side of the vehicle that is labeled with a no diesel decal. Only DEF fluid will be added to this tank. Now let's take a look at the items on the rear of the cab. The fifth wheel. The fifth wheel will be lubricated with a thin layer of grease. Also ensure that the release handle is not bent or damaged. The spare tire. The truck will have a spare tire carrier located on the rear of the cab secured to the frame. The spare tire will be secured in the carrier, secured with a chain. By Swift policy, it is required to carry a spare tire secured with a chain and identified with a good spare tire decal located at the 9 o'clock position on the spare tire. Load locks. The truck is equipped with a load lock carrier. All load locks, a total of 4, have to be secured in the load lock carrier. Airlines and trailer 7-way cord. Ensure the airlines are suspended properly. The trailer airlines and 7-way cord will be stored in the airline and 7-way cord holder when the tractor is bobtailing. The chain rack. The chain rack is located just behind the fuel tank on the passenger side. It's used to hang the tire chains when not in use. The PM decal. There is a PM decal that's located on the driver's side cab extender. This is to provide proof of current DOT compliance if requested by an inspector.